Mingles with Kraken. Let's talk about that. Let's get cracking. Good moto morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Kraken's Garage. We have a lot to cover today. Today is just a Mingles with Kraken where we do some footnotes and kind of let you know the wellness of the channel and what's happening on and what's coming up on the horizon. Today we're going to cover many different items real quick. This is a very brief video, and then so let's get to it. I was shocked at the outpouring of number of people that use a CPAP machine that ride. Replies that were in that video were just astounding to me, and they're fascinating to read through and read what people have been dealing with. There was one individual that I pinned his comment on that video, Ian. I believe he's in the UK. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong, Ian. And he reached out to me and shared some pictures of his rig, and I would like to share that with you. Hi there, here's a few pics of my CPAP setup when I use it moto camping. I use my normal ResMed AirSense 10, which is not too bulky and takes a 24 volt DC input. This is one of the most common CPAP machines on the market. I wish I had an AirSense Mini as a smaller, lighter, and probably uses less power, but it's not essential. The battery pack is the key bit of the kit to make things portable. It's a 307 watt-hour LiFePO 4 pack, which gives 3 to 5 nights of CPAP use as long as you don't use the heater humidifier. The battery tech it uses is good for about 2,000 charge cycles. As you can see from the front panel pic, it has a load of different inlet and outlets, and the DC socket you can set up from 12, 16.5, 20, or 24 volts, which is the key tech needed for CPAP use. The cables specific for each particular CPAP unit are available on eBay and sometimes with the battery. This battery pack is sold under several different brand names and different colors, but they're all the same unit. The white plug in the picture is a 65 watt mains USB-C PD wall charger I use to charge the pack when I'm home and have access to main power. The folding solar panel is rated at 60 watts. Output typically generates about 50 watts in decent sunlight. This will fully charge the pack in about 8 hours or less depending on the sunshine. The charger on the bike is a cheap generic 12 volt 60 watt PD traveler charger for charging laptops from the car's cigarette lighter socket. It costs about 20 pounds. For a bit more money you can buy a branded Lenovo one. Mine lives under the rear seat and is wired to the bike's EasyCam. It comes on with the ignition, and I've routed the charging cable through the rubber grommet into one of the panniers. The whole lot works very well and allows me to camp and travel completely off-grid. I find that my CPAP machine consumes between 60 and 100 watt-hours of power per night. I also use a little more power charging my phone, intercom, cameras, and also the LED lantern on the battery pack. The battery capacity is about 307 watt-hours. The main charger and the onboard bike charger both charge about 65 watts. The solar panels charges anything between 20 and 55 watts depending on whether it's cloudy or sunny. 2 hours of riding every day, 4 hours sunshine, replenish the power I use for over one night's camping. Really good stuff. I thought that was well worth pointing out. So I want to thank Ian for sharing your expertise as a motorcyclist. That is critical information that I think will help a lot of people. Thank you very much, sir. 1 week from today, we head to Australia. So I got a busy week coming up to get the house in order before we leave. I have a house sitter here to take care of the Weasel brothers while I'm gone. And I've got to get the leaves cleaned up one more time before I leave. Fall has fallen, and I'm getting buried in leaves. And it's quite the ordeal here at KazoMoto. So we're struggling to get everything done between now and then. The bad news is that flight to Sydney is going to be over 30 hours. First flight is from East Coast to LAX, Los Angeles, and then we have an 8-hour holdover there before we catch our flight to Sydney. All in all, we're looking at in excess of 30 hours, so that's going to be a long, hard trip. I also wanted to point out that I'll be doing one meet and greet. It will be held in Sydney. Thanks to KazoMoto, Leanne and Potsy who set this up. It will be at Smoking Cafe on November 4th between 9:30 in the morning to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I hope you'll be able to swing by and join us. I'll throw a picture up here. Also, check KazoMoto's social media if you would like to get the information on where that place is. Any other information you may need. I hope to meet everybody, and thank you so much for all the people that are planning on coming. I'm greatly appreciative. October has been a busy month on Kraken's Garage. This is my 6th video. I'm not sure I'll get another one out by the time I head out in 1 week. Please understand that while I'm on vacation or on holiday visiting Australia, I will not be doing any editing. Yes, I will be doing some filming, quite a bit of filming when I'm over there, and I'll bring that home and then serve it up to you folks as best I can when I get home. But there'll be a lull in the action for 2 weeks. I don't want to be spending my holiday pecking away on a computer editing, which is time consuming for me, so I hope you understand. I'll try to get one more video done, so it'll drop maybe a week later while I'm gone, and I'll do my best to keep up with the replies. I'm very much behind on replying to everybody's comments. So I hope you understand, folks. A couple of other random thoughts which will segue into the next part of this video is a lot of YouTubers are migrating all of their content over to Rumble. Rumble is a free-to-speak type setup, very similar to YouTube. That's the flavor of this month, and a lot of people are going there. Yes, you can monetize it. No, I don't know anything about it. I'm in the process of transferring over 300 videos over to Rumble. Why not? Why not have them both? Because there's been rare cases of other YouTubers where they wake up the next day and their entire channel is gone, nuked, all their hard work. To me, it makes good sense to place it on another platform. Who knows, maybe I'll gain some subs over there. I'll let you know how that goes as it unfolds. In other news, I just watched this morning, Randy out in Canada has thrown in the towel. He's so frustrated with YouTube, so he posted a goodbye video. It'll be up for a week or two of RandysRides. If you watch his channel, please pop in and wish him well on his journey. I understand your frustration. I'm sorry to see you go, as I enjoy your content. In other news, one of my other favorite channels, Mike Will Bike, has quit YouTube as well. Folks need to understand, life gets in the way. Mike is a busy man working a full-time job, and he has little ones, and he is completely busy trying to keep up with all that's going on in his life. Mike means a lot to me. He's one of my early adopters of my program. He has believed in this channel since very early when I started my channel, and my channel is eclectic. It is freaking out there. I do rants, I do jokes, I'm dancing, I'm singing, whatever. I've got weird stuff going on my channel all the time. Either somebody gets it or they don't, and a lot of people don't. And Mike has stood behind that when I stand out from the crowd of moto vloggers on how to do this. I just do my own thing. I'm crack-a-lacking along as best I can. Whether the people like it or not is up to them. So Mike has always been very kind. You'll be sorely missed. I loved your channel, Mike. I hope you come back under an alias and pop in once in a while and say hello. So if everybody could say hello to Mike and please wish him well for him and his beautiful family, I would appreciate it. And our last bit of news here. A lot of the elderly aren't going to really understand this, but I got a new plate for the ZX4RR. This one says OG Squid. Now, squid ties in with my Kraken's Garage and all that, but squid is a slang term used towards usually young men that ride crotch rocket bikes. Normally they're in flip-flops, shorts, and a muscle t-shirt doing wheelies with their girlfriend on your back. You can't miss them. They're everywhere. So that's what a squid is. Well, I was a squid before the term squid ever was invented. So back in my teenage days on my old Yamaha RD400, I was doing wheelies and all the stupid things. How I'm still alive is amazing. So I thought that plate was funny. I thought it would share it with you. And with that said, there's my ghost dog Bullet. He's up here to remind me to wrap things up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more in the future, hit that subscribe button right down there in the corner. And remember, folks, go riding because it's good for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.